Hey there, boils and ghouls. I'm Mr. Macabre, and welcome back to my movie library. I got a few things here to show you that I picked up. Some things just didn't really work out. I was kind of hoping I was going to have, you know, well, for like example, like I pre-ordered the nice box set of the complete series of Creepshow on Blu-ray. I was hoping I was going to be able to show that off. Unfortunately, that got back ordered, I guess, or whatever. So yeah, I'm not going to get that till near the end of the month. I pre-ordered that on Amazon, uh, and yeah, I'm still waiting on getting my. I hope Shout Factory isn't going to rip off my money. I'm still waiting to get in my order that I placed with them, and just it just really things just really hadn't panned out the way I hoped, but. I did pick up a few things here, and I got a couple of things I want to show you. And it's already a minute in. Let's get to it. This is probably going to be a pretty small video because, yeah, there's not really a lot here. But these are just a few things I picked up over the last couple of days. Starting off with this here. This is an Oliver Stone movie I haven't seen in a long time. I remember thinking it was pretty good, and but like I said, I hadn't watched it in a while, and I came across this. This is the Blu-ray with the extended director's cut, 28 minutes added, making the runtime 213 minutes. This is Nixon with Anthony Hopkins. Like I said, I remember seeing this, once a long time ago and thinking it was all right, and just kind of wanted to, give it a shot, watch it again, see if it goes for me. And I believe this is out of print actually, so I was actually pretty lucky that I was able to find this. And it was in pretty rough condition, but I got it home. I cleaned up the two discs. It is a 2-disc set, and cleaned up the 2 discs. Put it in a nicer case. So there we go. So we'll see if this movie was as good as I remember. So. But yeah, big cast here. Of course, Anthony Hopkins plays Nixon, but you got James Woods, you got Bob Hoskins, E.G. Marshall. Let's see here, David Hyde Pierce, Ed Harris, Mary Steenburgen, J.T. Walsh. I think I said James Woods already. But anyway, so yeah, I hadn't really watched this in a long time, so I figured I'd give it another look-see. So there we go. So Nixon. This was one that I did pre-order on Amazon, and another one that got backed up. But this actually, I think, turned out to be a blessing in disguise, because I went, when I found out. Sorry, just need to take a drink real quick. When I found out that this was going to be delayed again till almost the end of the month on Amazon, I ran down to my local record store, and they had one copy on 4K. And that is The Naked Gun, with the new one with Liam Neeson. I watched this movie. I really enjoyed it. The original trilogy is always going to be the top, but still, this movie is really, really good. And Liam Neeson does a great job. He's really good at comedy. And I would like to, I don't know if this movie did well enough that they might actually do another sequel to this, or I don't know. I don't know if we could maybe look forward to seeing Liam Neeson in more comedies, but I really enjoyed this movie. I thought he did a really good job, and I do think it is a nice addition to the trilogy. And the movie does pay loving tribute to the original trilogy, and there is loving tribute to Leslie Nielsen and his legacy, and so overall, yeah. So. Really enjoy. But the thing is, though, is like I ended up having store credit, not store credit, but I have bonus points. So I was able to. This was $31.99, so $32. I got this for $16, so I got it so not bad. A brand new 4K on day one release, and I got it for $16. I can't complain about that. So we have deleted, alternate, and extended scenes, A Legacy of Laughter, Son of a Naked Gun, The Funny Femme Fatale, and more. So, yeah, just really good, fun movie. I enjoyed it. And, like I said, I don't know if there's going to be a sequel to this anytime soon, or if there's ever a chance we might. I don't know if this movie did well enough that you could get, a sequel, but hopefully, I wouldn't mind if they did one. As long as make it good. That's all I ask. But yeah, I mean, Liam Neeson, he really killed it in this. Like it shows the man can do anything. I mean, at first it's kind of weird to see Liam Neeson do a comedy because he's mostly known for his action movies, dramatic roles, stuff like that. So it is kind of strange to see him do a comedy, but he turns out he's actually really, really good at it. And Pamela Anderson was pretty funny in here, and just overall a lot of fun. It's got one of my favorite actors, Kevin Durand, in here playing a deadly henchman. So, but overall I enjoyed it. And it really does. It does pay loving tribute to the original trilogy, and which I love the original trilogy. I think I've mentioned that before. I am a huge fan of the Zucker brothers movies and Jim Abrams. So yeah, I do think this is a nice addition. So, The Naked Gun 2025, glad to have it. Oh, and by the way, if anybody gives you a digital code for this, if you redeem it, you should get the 4K version, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I can't, it looked fine, looked perfectly fine. But then again, too, I mean, this isn't like an upgrade or anything, so I have nothing to compare this to. But I mean, watching on my TV and everything, it looked gorgeous. It looked really great in 4K. So even though it is a comedy, it still looked really good in 4K. So I enjoyed it. So here we go. The Naked Gun 2025 in 4K. This surprised me. I do actually enjoy this movie, but I've never seen this edition before. And you guys know me. You guys know I'm a Tim Burton fan. You guys know that. I've never seen this before. I didn't even know it existed. But yeah, this was on sale at the record store for a pretty good price, $11.99. And I went and picked this up. This is the 10th anniversary of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I mean, don't get me wrong. We all know the original 1971 movie with Gene Wilder. It's a masterpiece. It's a classic. It's brilliant. Okay, but I do enjoy the Tim Burton remake. I do enjoy Johnny Depp's performance. Young Freddie Highmore. Where's he at? Right there. So yeah, I really do enjoy this movie, and like I said, I've never seen this edition before. I just thought that was cool, and there you go. Of course, you guys know me. I put in one of my trademark black Blu-ray cases, but yeah, just of course watch. Now that I picked this thing up. Course, watch now that, like I say, now that I picked this thing up, yeah, next thing you know, here comes the 4K. So you got this here, a personal message from Tim Burton. So pretty cool. And then we got a booklet here, comes with it. That's the back. Yeah, so there you go. Charlie, Grandpa Joe, Wonka. Let's see. I do enjoy his performance. You got Charlie. I think there's like a page for each character. Come on. I could turn them. Oh no. Okay. Then you got Violet. Let's see. I promise I am going to move on here in just a second. So. Veruca, you get the idea. But anyway, yeah, I do enjoy the Tim Burton remake. I'm sorry, I didn't care for the Wonka movie with Timothée Chalamet. Sorry, it just didn't do anything for me. But yeah, I do actually enjoy this version, and I have fun with it. It is closer to the book. That is one thing that I appreciate. I thought that was kind of a good idea. That hey, why not? Since the original movie took some liberties with the book. If we're going to do it again, let's do a movie that's a more faithful adaptation of the book. So yeah, I do enjoy it for what it is, and it's one of those cases. I think I can enjoy both the original and the remake, respect them both. So anyway, yeah, I just thought that was cool. Like I said, I've never seen this edition before or anything like that, so I just picked it up and was like, okay, so Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Really fun Tim Burton movie. Great Johnny Depp performance. Okay, I found another box set that was marked down. Um, just you guys know I love getting some of these Severn box sets and everything. This is one I've had my eye on for a long time, and finally got it for a good price. And here we go. We got the complete Lindsay and Baker Giallo collection. I know there's nothing new about this. I know lots of people have shown this off in videos before. Six disc set, 4 Blu-rays, 2 CDs. You have Orgasmo, So Sweet, So Perverse, A Quiet Place to Kill, and Knife of Ice. Um, yeah, Carol Baker. She's one of those actresses. I know I've seen her and stuff, but I need to watch her in the movie. Maybe I could place where I've seen her before. But Bavo pioneered the Giallo. Argento remains its quintessential auteur, yet for a while the director who arguably set the standard was Umberto Lenzi with his string of glossy, kinky vehicles for glamorous Hollywood expat Carol Baker. Let's see. Italian writer-director Umberto Lenzi helmed popular films, peplums, created extreme, I can't read that word, and invented the Italian cannibal phenomenon. Hollywood actress Carol Baker was the Golden Globe winning Academy Award winning nominated star of Baby Doll, Giant, and the Carpetbaggers. Together in the late 80s, late 60s, early 70s, they made 4 landmark films that changed the erotic, thriller, and giallo genres forever. For the first time, experienced the complete Lindsay Baker collaboration on 6 discs, featuring restored, uncensored versions, alternate edits, remastered soundtracks, exclusive special features, and more. So there's the back. Like I said, I know there's nothing new about this. I know other people have showed this off before, but like I said, I've had my eye on this set for quite a while and finally get it for a good price. So there's Orgasmo. No, not the Trey Parker Matt Stone movie. Different one. Okay. And then we have So Sweet, So Perverse. A Quiet Place to Kill. And Knife of Ice. So, going to be looking forward to checking out these movies. See if they're good. Hopefully they will be. But, well, anyway, so there's that. And last but not least, you guys got to understand, I can't really go in depth on this one. I can't really show much. You'll understand when I show you what it is. But this is one, I ordered it from Severn directly. These are movies, I know, I'm a perv. What do you want me to say? But these are movies I remember seeing late night Cinemax as a teenager growing up. And just, so there is a nostalgia element of these movies for me. And that's why I picked up the box set. We have Saga Erotica, the Emmanuel collection. So, this comes with Emmanuel, Emmanuel 2, Goodbye Emmanuel, I Emmanuel, 11 disc set. But yeah, you understand I can't really take these out and show them to you because, yeah, there's some raunchy stuff here. But, that was it, just kind of like, like I said, sorry, I can't even show you the back of the box, but like I said, these were movies, like just, as a teenager growing up and, you're going through puberty and stuff like that. And, you start getting curious and everything. And, you start realizing, hey, wait a minute, Cinemax does these late night movies, from all over the world and stuff. And this is where I first saw, a couple of these. So I would have to say, like, if I had to rank these movies, I would have to say Emmanuel is probably my least favorite. But for the trilogy, I would have to say the top is, Emmanuel 2, then Emmanuel, and then Goodbye Emmanuel. But Sylvia Crystal, you guys have seen, if you watch when I did my videos, like going through a lot of the collector's editions on my shelves, I had the Sylvia Crystal collection. So, Just and yeah, you know, it's like as you know, a young teenage boy with raging hormones, you know, seeing, you know, the movie Private Lessons, you know, it's like pretty that was pretty mind blowing for someone like me, you know. But so anyway, so here you go. Like I said, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't pull these out. I can't show anything really. I can't show much, you know. So I could barely show this box, you know, the way it is. But so anyway, so yeah, just kind of more just wanted to revisit these, and you know, so we got that, and we got the Lindsay Baker Giallo collection, the 10th anniversary of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Look at how beautiful and glossy that slipcase is. No, yeah, it is the side loader, but yeah, that's cool. Only thing is though, is like you gotta be careful. This thing is a fingerprint magnet. We got The Naked Gun 2025 on 4K and Oliver Stone's Nixon. So, like I said, get ready to check this out here in a little bit, see if it's as good as I remember. And that's about it. So, yeah, sorry, just like I said, it just didn't really turn out to be the week I thought it was going to be. And but, you know, I did pick up a few things, you know, and, you know, it's nice, you know, get some stuff on sale. You know, got this, you know, half off, you know, and got a really good deal on a box set that I've been waiting for a long time, and you know, finally dropped down to a good enough price. I was able to jump on it, and so there, yeah, movie that's pretty much long since out of print. So I think I did pretty good considering. So that's about it. If any of you had taken the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I also do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, would you mind leaving a like and maybe sharing the video? Drop a comment if you want. You know, if you haven't already, please go and subscribe to my channel. And that's about it. Thank you for coming along with me on this ride. And, you know, like I always say, you know, love your movie library. That's it, everybody. Take care. Have a good night. See you all later.